ระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ
Now, may I respectfully invite Venerable Anil Sakye to lead the session, because this session, as you know from the program, is about WBU Council meeting. So, when we talk about WBU Council, I think we have a number of related programs, interesting programs which they have in plan. So Bhante will lead us through this session, and all of us will follow him and advise him. And this session will end around 11 o'clock for lunch. So 11:15 we go for lunch. Then after that, all of you know that according to the program, 1 o'clock we have the plenary session of WFB, where the standing committees will make their presentation, and some of the committees we have formed make their formal announcements and formal decisions read out to the audience. Then we'll have the closing ceremony where new president-elect will take over formally, and we'll have a time to exchange greetings and congratulations to him, and any special message from him, we'll all look forward to hearing from him. So with these few words, may I now hand over to Reverend Venerable Anil Sakye. President-elect Mr. Fallop, will you please come to the stage and grace us? Would you like to come up?
A few words, maybe.
Oh, okay.
President of the WFB, the chairman of the session, the vice chairman of the session, and most venerables, WFB member, WBY member, WBU members, as well as everyone who have come all the way to make this 38th General Conference of WFB and relevant organization a success. This morning, as you have seen in the program, is quite vague, as it is just say that the WBU session. So I just want to give you a small information, what is the menu for this morning. This morning we have just finished with our custom of praying the chanting to the triple gem. And then as this 30th General Conference is hosted by this very place, this is a auditorium we are using here, is a Mahamokkad Buddhist University. And for many of us who have been here from the yesterday might want to know that what is this place all about. So I will give you a very small, sort of a short, brief introduction of this Mahamokkad Buddhist University and what we got here in the university, so that you can spread the message in your country, and then maybe it's some relevancy here. Then the second part of this second menu will be, we have a request from the Lumbini Buddhist University, which is a state university of government of Nepal. In their constitution, it has been mentioned that they have to do MOU with WBU. And actually, we have invited the Vice Chancellor of the Lumbini Buddhist University to have a MOU signing ceremony. Unfortunately, he is in the Vipassana retreat, so he was not able to come in. But he gave a proxy to sign first, then with the witness from Nepal side, then we will send the MOU to Nepal to let him sign later. So he has given that authority. So we'll do that signing ceremony. And then you might know that Lumbini, the Buddha's birthplace, has been very important for all Buddhists around the world. And at the moment, Lumbini has been developed very much different from what we started in the beginning nearly about 50 years back. And at the time, I don't know whether many old members might remember, when Lumbini development was started by the UNESCO and government of Nepal, it was the first sort of involvement from the international Buddhist organization was WFB. We were the first there to started what we call a master plan at the moment. We were maybe already forget that because I was still a novice at the time. So luckily we invited the General Secretary of the Lumbini Development Trust from the government of Nepal to update what has been done so far from our first laying foundation of that whole development in Nepal, the Lumbini Buddha's birthplace. Then as another third menu for this morning will be, as the President has announced, that WFB's 30th General Conference will be, the main theme of the academic session will be the Buddhism in the time of crisis. So actually, as a WBU is a tasking on the academic side, so actually I want to make it a real big form on that, but looking at the program and looking at the time, we don't have that much time. But anyway, I have invited one very important young Buddhist monk actually, but who played a great role in Thailand in terms of solving the crisis, what in Thailand, in the of a nation level, what is going on. He has been working with the government, he has been working with the monarchy, and then his contribution in Thailand is recognized not only in the Buddhist side, but it is a kind of a national agenda. So it is quite rare. So I invited him to share how he deals with all this crisis happening at the moment. So that will be another lectures. Then actually, as a part of a council, I have a whole report on the WBU, what we have done throughout these 4 years' time, but I don't know whether we have enough time to go through that or not. But if we got, then I will go through that. But I think that I will keep that priority, a least priority, because many of you already knew, but I think we have to deal with this 3-4 agenda first. So, having said that, so I will start it with the idea of first, this is all the menu for you this morning, introduction, and the second part will be the signing ceremony for the Lumbini University and WBU. I just want to read a message from the Vice Chancellor of Lumbini Buddhist University back in Nepal. Grateful thanks for the invitation to participate in the 30th General Conference of the World Fellowship of Buddhists and the 21st General Conference of the World Fellowship of Buddhist Youth, the 12th Council Meeting of the World Buddhist University, to be held at the WFP headquarters in Bangkok, Thailand from 18 to 21 October 2022. Lumbini Buddhist University, LBU, values its association with the fellowship and the World Buddhist University that had played important roles in the establishment of Lumbini University. That had played important role in the establishment of the Lumbini Buddhist University. We are highly elated by your offer to signing MOU between LBU and WBU. It would be great to have the MOU signed. We would highly appreciate to receive the final copy of the MOU so we can sign it here. It would be great if you sign a copy there as per schedule. We will sign it here on the time. Mr. Sanu Rajasakya, Member Secretary of the Rajasakya, Board Member of the Lumbini Development Trust, may witness on behalf of the Lumbini Buddhist University and bring the copy here. Similarly, we will send the copy signed here to the World Buddhist University properly. My apology for belated reply to your email. So I was in a Vipassana camp in the previous 11 days. We hope to receive your kind consideration and blessing as always. So would you kindly come here as a witness based on this? And this is a university in it is located in the Lumbini where Buddha was born. And this is a state university run by the government of Nepal. And so far, since the university has been established, there have been quite many faculties, especially about peace and Buddhism. And at the moment, they have been expanding their curriculum as well as their students to the international audience. So it is another way that any of your students, any of your Buddhists want to go and study real Buddhism in where Buddha was born, in the seat of the Buddha himself. This is an opportunity for you. Okay. So this is a MOU. So I think to save the time, I wouldn't read it. So it is just a normal kind of that we will exchange between our academia, between these two universities, between the Lumbini Buddhist University and World Buddhist University. So as I said earlier, by the constitution of the government of Nepal, when they established Lumbini Buddhist University as a part of their, I think the first Buddhist summit or second Buddhist summit, I can't remember, they really made effort by the government of Nepal that this university need to have a MOU with WBU. So this is kind of working in a very think tank level in terms of policy, in terms of ideas, and exchange of researchers, exchange of a professor, and as well as student. Actually, I have been doing that. Even they send some of their students time to time to Thailand, and I have been teaching, I have been running some of the faculties there as well. So just to make it a ceremonial. Witness. Witness. In fact, with the Lumbini Buddhist University, our chairman here, Mr. Padmajoti, is a senate of the Lumbini Buddhist University as well. So thank you. You can take that back to Nepal and send it back me later. Okay, this is a second part of our